It's brilliant because you can use VR again to visualize how you're going to design your home. Hi, I'm Derek Gibbons and welcome to the Ideal Home Show channel. Today I'm talking about all things smart tech, from entertainment and automation to how AI can support learning and lifestyle in your homes. If you're looking to future-proof your space, I've got practical insights and product recommendations to get you started. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so you're always up to speed with the latest in-home innovation. So as well as being a presenter, I am really a big tech fan. In fact, some people might call me a little bit of a geek. And one thing I've been getting into recently is artificial intelligence, or AI. Now, this is affecting a lot of us. In fact, every event that you go to, people just seem to talk about AI all the time. Companies are talking about AI. It's almost become boring as a buzzword that people talk about, but it genuinely can be a tool that we can use, whether we think about music, whether we think about the creative industries. A lot of people are frightened by it because they think it's going to replace their jobs. But the truth is, artificial intelligence isn't actually that intelligent. It relies completely on patterns. It needs human input for it to come up with anything good. And so if you give it rubbish in, it's going to give you rubbish out. I'm going to demonstrate some ways that you can use AI in your home to start off with. So for example, maybe you've got lots of black and white photographs of your grandparents or of your relatives and you want to colorize them. Using artificial intelligence, you can do that quickly and you can do it easily. Palette FM is a website that I use to colorize my photographs. You can also do it using some of the Adobe tools or many of the packages online. Even ChatGPT will help you colorize your photographs, and in some cases, even your videos as well. And as you can see here, it's just one click, upload your photo, and all of a sudden, hey presto, your historic images are in color, and you can restore them as well. So if you've got any tears on your photographs, if you've got any folds on your photographs, you can get rid of those nice and easily. AI can also be really instrumental in helping you in home design. In fact, when I was at the Ideal Home Show in London, I noticed the number of interior designers that were using artificial intelligence, whether that was for getting inspiration for different rooms in the home, for designing room sets, for looking at mood boards. And in fact, you can use artificial intelligence. In this case that I'm showing you now is a system called Runway that allows you to take a two-dimensional mood board and to place a blank room and to tell the artificial intelligence to place the objects from that mood board into a realistic representation of your room. So it gives you that ability to visualize all of the furniture, the mirrors, the television, the artwork. All of that will be put in a 3D space for you, and it even gives you different options as well. So you can select or choose or make decisions based upon something which is much more representative of what we see in real life. You can also use AI to bring your photographs to life, so to add animation to your photographs. So that's whether it's doing camera moves. So for example, maybe you've got a wedding video that you're making, or perhaps when you had your wedding, you didn't have a videographer. You can actually animate photographs, bring them to life a little bit with movement. So whether that's adding a bit of movement to the people, adding camera movement, adding confetti into the image, adding all kinds of special effects even now, we can do that and it happens really, really quickly. I think we think about AI in image generation as being, 6 fingers, 7 fingers in each hand, how that video that we've seen on the internet of Will Smith eating spaghetti. That was one of the original AI videos, and it didn't look very realistic. But things are coming on in leaps and bounds now, and they have done even over the past couple of weeks. So for example, in the demonstration I'm showing you here, I am levitating. There is a flood around me. There is a fire and explosions that we've put into these videos. And yes, these are a little bit extreme, but it just shows you that you can animate, you can add things to your videos. You can even do what are called start and end frames. So if you've got 2 different photographs of a certain place that you're at, you might be up on the balcony, and then you might have another shot where you're down on the ground. You can ask the AI to animate between those 2 photographs. So it would turn your still photos into videos, and it brings real life to your photographs. Now, a bit of technology that uses AI that people love to see at the Ideal Home Show, and I always demonstrate this first, is this tablet from a company called Leia Now, this was developed by some ex-Hewlett-Packard engineers who noticed during a fire alarm, when they took these advanced materials outside, they noticed the transparency of the materials when they were outside during the fire alarm, believe it or not. And this tablet allows you to watch 3D footage without any 3D glasses. And this is brilliant if you work in VR, which is virtual reality that I'm going to talk about in just a bit. It's brilliant if you're wanting to do 3D design, because things literally pop off the screen. It's like it's holographic. It converts your YouTube videos to 3D. It's going to convert your photographs into 3D. It's got a 3D camera built into it. And the way that this works is that it tracks your eyes using artificial intelligence. And it sends one eye the right frame, the other eye is going to get the left frame. And that's how stereoscopy works. You're going to get 3D images without needing any glasses. The only downside to this, and it literally won all of the awards when we're talking about CES, it's been at Mobile World Congress this year as well, and they're trying to get the technology into mobile phones. The only downside is that it only currently works for the person that's watching it. So if you want to put it into a television, for example, they're going to have to work out that technology so it can scale up a bit. But this is super clever and a great way of watching all your 3D movies as well. Now, virtual reality has been another hot topic over the past few years, and I think people are kind of struggling to get into it. Even Apple's foray into VR hasn't done maybe as well as they'd hoped. However, it's now quite a mature platform. I've been using the Meta Quest 3 to demonstrate virtual reality to audiences here at the Adobe Home Show. And it's brilliant because you can use VR, again, to visualize how you're going to design your home. Because this has got full color pass-through, so that means you can see your environment in full color and in 3 dimensions, we can now place things on top of our room. So we can put furniture into our room. It's almost as if we can duck down, we can have a look around our furniture, because with just this headset, you've got what's called 6 degrees of freedom. So technically, if you had a big enough home, you could walk all the way through your home in virtual reality, in 3D space, and you could put furniture, virtual furniture, all around your home. So you can visualize exactly where you're going to have your cupboards, visualize where you're going to have your coffee table, where you're going to have your seats and your chairs. But it doesn't stop there with virtual reality now, because this does some really excellent hand tracking. That means it's going to track your fingers. So you can pull up menus by using your fingers. You can click on things by using your fingers. You feel like you're in Star Trek. And I demonstrate how you can learn a musical instrument. And that's where this gadget comes in. The folding piano. I can unfold this, click it together. I can plug it in to my headset or use it over Bluetooth. And it's tracking my fingers. And I can learn to play the piano with a virtual reality headset and a folding keyboard. And people are always super impressed by this. Like, we can really now educate using virtual reality. So whether you're an electrician, we can learn through practicality. We can see the electric box in front of us. We might be a conductor and we can conduct in virtual reality. We can do all kinds of things in 3D space, whether that's learning to play the piano, whether that's learning an instrument, even surgeons using some advanced virtual reality techniques now as well. So it's a really exciting space. I just think they need to develop it a little bit further, because some people do get a bit dizzy in virtual reality, but it's an exciting future ahead. Thanks for joining me today. If you're curious to dive deeper into home tech, AI, and all things smart living, don't forget to like, subscribe, and check out the other videos on the Ideal Home Show channel for more innovation, design, and lifestyle features.